What keeps us away from a great future? All of us know what we would like to have. All of us have desires, dreams, but we tend to buckle down on the way, and sometimes we never know how to manifest them in our lives. So far, from all the materials I have used, I have read, one of the most compelling teaching was from Joe Dispenza. And Dr. Joe Dispenza explains this very well. And there were many others, many scholars in the past explained the same thing as well, such as like Neville Goddard, and even before that, a lot of scholars as well as the religious leaders have explained the same thing. And the most important part on that one is when you think about it, that we have to think about this future and we have to be able to hold that future in our mind very clearly, and we should be able to always focus on that future. It is easy for me to say this, I agree, but at the same time, what takes us away from that future? What takes us away from that future is our past. Whatever has happened in the past always is kept in our brain, and then all those emotions connected with those past keeps coming back. And even if I think about the future, I tend to again go back and focus on those emotions and focus on those events and relive those things. That's what keep us away from this compelling future. Imagine, for example, you know what you would like to have for your wealth, what you would like to have for your health. Even though you know that one, because you keep going back into your past whenever you start thinking about it, most of the time we are thinking. In most of those times, what are you thinking? Most of those times we are thinking about what happened in the past. And that's because we have a record of the past as well as our emotions entangle us to the past. So even though I have a great view, great future that I can think about, I would keep going back into that past and relive on those things, thinking, how can I now change that? The only way you can change that is you have to come back to the present moment whenever you are thinking about the past, and you should be able to go back and think about the compelling future or the future dream you have. When you start thinking like that, you are going to get closer to those dreams because you are now thinking from those future events. And as soon as you are continuously thinking from those future events that you would like to have in your life, you're going to become that person who can attract those things. For example, if you think about your good health, all the time you're going to take actions. Even when you want to eat some junk food, you're going to question that twice. Is this really going to take me to that future? I want a healthy future. If I want a healthy future, I shouldn't eat this food. And therefore, I'm going to not to eat this food. Instead, I'll focus on some good food. Something like that, you're going to transform yourself with that knowledge, with that behavior, and with that compelling future picture. And that's how you're going to reach there. So think about this and take an action today. Consider what you are all the time thinking. Are you thinking all the time about things that happened to you in the past, and are you reliving those memories? Or are you thinking about the great future you would like to have, and how can you get there? That is the distinction between the two. If you differentiate these two and start living that future, you're going to get there soon. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful and inspiring time.